Have you ever watched an eagle soar high above the world? From its vantage point, the eagle glides effortlessly, its wings stretched wide, riding the invisible currents of the wind. It's a breathtaking sight, one that fills us with awe and a sense of wonder at the sheer freedom of flight. From up there, everything looks different. The world below transforms into a tapestry of colors and shapes, where rivers snake through valleys and forests blend seamlessly into mountains. The details that seem so important on the ground fade into the background. The eagle doesn't see the tiny walls that separate one yard from another. Fences, borders, and boundaries, so significant to us, are invisible from above. The divisions we create in our daily lives become meaningless from such heights. It sees the whole landscape, connected and complete. The eagle's perspective reveals how everything is part of a greater whole, each piece fitting together in harmony, untouched by the artificial lines we draw. This is the eagle's view, a perspective of freedom, of seeing beyond the small details to understand the bigger truth. It's about rising above the noise and distractions and recognizing the unity that exists beneath the surface. Bruce Lee lived with this same perspective. He was not content to accept the limitations set by others or by tradition. Instead, he sought to see life from a higher vantage point. He saw the world from above, looking past the walls people build between themselves and their potential. Bruce understood that most barriers are self-imposed, and that true growth comes from breaking through them. More than a martial artist or movie star, Bruce was a thinker and a true original. He questioned everything, always searching for deeper meaning and new ways to express himself, both physically and mentally. He saw that there was no single path up the mountain, only the one you create for yourself. Each person's journey is unique, shaped by their choices, challenges, and dreams. His life became a testament to this idea. True strength comes from having the courage to create your own path. Bruce's legacy reminds us that greatness is not found by following in someone else's footsteps, but by forging ahead with conviction and authenticity. To truly see the world, we must rise above the lines others have drawn for us. Only then can we discover our own potential and embrace the freedom to become who we are meant to be. Imagine stepping off a plane into a world completely unknown, with just a few dollars in your pocket and a heart full of hope. The air is different, the language unfamiliar, and every face you see is a reminder that you are far from home. Yet, you carry with you a universe of dreams. Dreams that are bigger than the city skyline. Dreams that refuse to be contained by borders or expectations. This was Bruce Lee in America, 1959. He was an outsider, a stranger in a strange land, but he was never one to simply blend in or disappear into the crowd. Instead, Bruce embraced his uniqueness. He saw his differences not as obstacles, but as a kind of superpower, a source of strength and inspiration, not something to hide or be ashamed of. At the University of Washington, Bruce dove into philosophy, psychology, and drama. He wasn't just learning facts, he was building a bridge between East and West, blending ideas from both worlds to create something entirely new. Back in Hong Kong, martial arts were shrouded in secrecy, reserved for the chosen few. Knowledge was guarded, and tradition ruled with an iron fist. But in America, Bruce broke all the rules. He opened his classes to anyone willing to learn, men and women, people of every background and ethnicity. For Bruce, martial arts was a language that everyone deserved to speak. This radical openness angered traditionalists, who saw it as a betrayal. But Bruce believed that knowledge should never be locked away. He saw teaching as a way to unite people, not divide them. Every challenge he faced, every moment of doubt or resistance only made him stronger. Each obstacle became fuel for his determination and independence. Through it all, Bruce learned a powerful truth. True belonging doesn't come from trying to fit in. It comes from accepting yourself, from standing tall in your own identity. This lesson became the very core of his philosophy, a belief that would shape not just his life, but the lives of millions who followed him. Bruce Lee was never just a Hong Kong kid in America. He became a citizen of the world, a symbol of what it means to be truly free, to break boundaries, to share knowledge, and to inspire others to do the same. In the martial arts world of the 1960s, tradition was everything. Fixed styles, rigid rules, unquestioned authority. Bruce Lee saw a beautiful, ornate cage. Practitioners were trapped by their own techniques, unable to adapt to real chaos. He called traditional styles dry land swimming, perfect on land, but useless in water. Bruce dared to ask, what if the old way isn't the best way? He refused to accept stereotypes or limitations, seeing himself as a human being first. His approach, take what is useful, discard what is useless, and add what is your own. He studied boxing, wrestling, savate, seeking effectiveness, not tradition. True mastery, he showed, comes from building your own path, not copying another's. Bruce broke the chains of tradition, setting himself and others free. Out of this thinking, Bruce Lee created Jeet Kune Do, the way of the intercepting fist. It wasn't just a fighting style, it was a philosophy for living. Jeet Kune Do had no fixed patterns. Bruce called it the art of fighting without fighting. He urged students, don't imitate me. Discover your own expression. Absorb what is useful. Discard what is useless. Add what is uniquely your own. The core simplicity, directness, and freedom. Why use 10 moves when one will do? Strip away the non-essential. Jeet Kune Do became a symbol of personal liberation, using no way as way, having no limitation as limitation. You are not bound by any system. You are free to adapt, evolve, and grow. Bruce's ultimate gift was a martial art and a mindset about self-discovery. It empowered people to become their own masters in a world that tries to define them. Bruce Lee set his sights on Hollywood, determined to break new ground. He dreamed of inspiring millions, not just as an action star, but as a leading man who could redefine what it meant to be a hero. Lee wanted to show the world that an Asian actor could be more than a sidekick or a villain. He could be the main attraction, the heart of the story, and a symbol of strength and dignity. But when Bruce arrived, he hit a wall of prejudice and narrow-mindedness. Hollywood studios saw only stereotypes, offering him roles that were shallow, offensive, or simply invisible. They were blind to his charisma, his talent, and the powerful message he carried. For Bruce, every audition was a battle, not just for a part, but for respect and recognition. Even when Bruce pitched his own TV concept, the industry wasn't ready. His idea was taken and given to a white actor, erasing his vision and voice. America at that time simply wasn't prepared to accept an Asian hero on its screens. The doors remained closed and the message was clear. Hollywood wasn't ready to change, but Bruce didn't give up or retreat in defeat. Instead, he returned to Hong Kong, where he was welcomed as a hometown hero. There, he found creative freedom and a passionate audience. He poured his energy into making films that electrified viewers, blending martial arts with powerful storytelling and a sense of cultural pride. Movies like The Big Boss and Fist of Fury shattered old stereotypes. For the first time, audiences saw a Chinese man as powerful, defiant, and unafraid to stand up for what was right. Bruce's characters were not just fighters. They were symbols of hope and resilience. The success of these films roared across the Pacific, echoing in theaters from Hong Kong to America. Hollywood could no longer ignore Bruce Lee. His popularity forced the industry to take notice and the world began to see him as a true star. With Enter the Dragon, Bruce Lee became an international icon. He was no longer a sidekick or a background character. He was the hero, front and center, inspiring people of all backgrounds to believe in themselves. Bruce smashed through Hollywood's wall, not by conforming, but by succeeding on his own terms. He proved that talent, determination, and authenticity could break barriers that once seemed unbreakable. Through his journey, Bruce showed the world that a hero could look like anyone. He inspired generations of fans, children and adults from every corner of the globe, to see themselves as strong, capable, and worthy of the spotlight. Bruce Lee didn't just change cinema, he changed the world's idea of who could lead. His legacy lives on, reminding us that courage and vision can break down even the tallest walls. Bruce Lee's time was short, but his influence is everywhere, especially in mixed martial arts. Before Bruce, martial artists stayed in their lanes. He preached cross-training, blending any effective technique. He's called the father of MMA. Every UFC fight echoes his philosophy. Fighters today are not defined by one style. They embody using no way as way. But Bruce's impact goes beyond sports. His philosophy inspires champions, entrepreneurs, and artists. The growth mindset at the heart of modern psychology. Bruce taught it first. He believed human potential is limitless. Always learn, always push boundaries. His legacy isn't just in kicks and punches, but in the idea that we can all become better if we embrace change. Bruce Lee's true legacy is the courage to challenge our own limitations. What does it mean to be a warrior today? Our battles are often internal, against self-doubt, fear, and conformity. Bruce Lee's greatest lessons were about mastering yourself. Be water, my friend. Water adapts, overcomes, and fits any container. A lesson in flexibility and resilience. In a changing world, a rigid mindset breaks, a fluid one survives. Bruce taught the power of stillness in motion, finding calm at your center, even when life is chaotic. This focus and presence allow for clear thinking and decisive action. The warrior mindset is about taking responsibility for your life. Bruce didn't believe in blaming circumstances. He believed in self-reliance. Change your life by changing yourself. The modern warrior inspired by Bruce claims their own power and forges their own path. That is the ultimate freedom. Bruce Lee was more than a martial arts legend. He was a symbol of freedom. He broke barriers, teaching martial arts to all races and shattering stereotypes in film. His legacy isn't a set of techniques, but a declaration of independence for the human spirit. He taught that knowledge and self-improvement are universal rights. His films replaced caricature with strength and dignity, opening doors for generations. Jeet Kune Do's philosophy, absorb, discard, add your own, was permission to be yourself. True mastery is becoming your most authentic self, not a copy of someone else. Bruce's eagle's view is a gift, the courage to rise above limits and seek a better way. He showed us that the human spirit, when liberated, has no limits. Today, more than 50 years after his passing, Bruce Lee's spirit soars higher than ever. His influence is everywhere, in athletes, innovators, and artists who refuse to be boxed in. He proved that origins don't define destiny, and that walls only have power if you believe in them. By living his truth, he gave millions permission to do the same. Bruce's final lesson, self-mastery. The goal isn't just knowledge, but understanding yourself. His discipline was for living, controlling emotions, focusing the mind, honing the spirit. This journey never ends. It's a daily practice of becoming freer and stronger. When you feel trapped by rules or labels, remember the eagle and the dragon. You are not meant to live in a cage. You are meant to soar. Bruce Lee's legacy is a challenge to live boldly, seek mastery, and become the hero of your own life.